or mobility routine. Should only take you a few minutes. Again, you do reps as and when required. You don't have to do the full sequence all in one. You can just do maybe your favorites or your most challenging ones, and you can mix them up throughout your day. Or you can do them as a full routine. And really, sets or reps, you do them as and when required for you and as it feels good. So the first one you're going to do, I have just removed like a watch or jewelry or anything from my wrists. You go to your own level and ability and your own pain threshold, and then progress it from there. First one we're going to do is forward leans. So I'm just going to position both hands on the floor with fingers facing forward. From here, I'm going to literally think about rotating through with my elbows. So you'll see here my elbows come forward slightly. No need to over exaggerate, but just move your elbows from facing towards each other to facing a wee bit further forward. Grip your hands into the floor, and then from there I'm just going to lift my hips up. So I'll apply more weight across the wrists. You'll see the wrists stay in contact with the floor, and then I can literally just rock back and forth. Again, you spend as long as you need or wish in each of the different positions. You're not looking for pain, but you're looking to feel obviously what's working. So just a forward lean, press your hands into the floor, strengthen those wrists, working mobility and working strength. Arms remain straight, you're just literally leaning forward. So you've got this as a forward lean, as it says in the tin. Forward lean, and allow yourself to ease into that position. So again, reps wise, you do as many as you feel works for you. Next one we're going to do is going to be a forearm push-up. So again, exact same setup. We're just going to think about popping up onto your fingers like so, and then slowly drop all the way back down. Again, up onto the fingers, and then slowly lower back down. You don't want to collapse on the way down. So apply weight through this position, and then slowly drop all the way back down. And you'll feel your forearms, you'll feel your wrists starting to work for you within that as well. So again, my knuckles stay on the floor, just lift up tall, and then I slowly start to lower back down. Let's go for 2 more. Again, same way, reps, you can do as many as feels good here. Just work to your own tolerance. Lovely. Super. Again, at any stage you can just kind of circle them out to give yourself a bit of a breather. Next up, we're going to do lateral leans. So again, instead of turning your fingers forward this time, you're going to externally rotate, and the same thing applies. So again, elbows more or less flare forward, lift the hips up, and then we're going to laterally lean one side to the other. So again, obviously, whenever you're over at the right side working and the left isn't. Nice and slow and controlled, and just transitioning from side to side. Again, nice and slow and controlled. Same principles apply. Transition weight across the wrists as far to whatever position you have. If you want, you can start to add in like a circular movement. So it's a wee bit more dynamic, working through different aspects of the wrists. Again, if you haven't got access to that movement, the side to side movement is fine. Perfect. Okay, so then from there we're going to do back of the hand hold. So this time I'm going to flip my hand around, so my palm is now up towards the ceiling, fingers facing in towards me. And then again, same thing. You might not want to apply that much pressure here, but just literally just lift your hips up again. So I'm loading up the exact same way I would for the first part. And just going to rest into that position there. Now naturally there's a few bones there on the wrist that you're leaning into. So it's not going to be overly comfortable, hence you're not going to apply that much pressure. But again, a wee bit of time spent in that position will help strengthen up those wrists. So then again from here, the last one, we're going to turn the fingers in towards us now, palms facing towards the ground again. This time elbows flare forward. You're thinking knees towards your wrists from here, and then if you want, you might be able to slightly walk your hands further away from you. I'm sitting my hips down here, and again, you're going to feel that stretch into the forearm, and you're going to feel that wrist start to work for you as well. Again, I tend to sway side to side here. You can stay static if you wish. And again, really spend a wee bit of time in there. Doesn't matter for reps, but you're thinking maybe in around 20, 30, 40 odd seconds. Again, building up your level of tolerance and your mobility as we go. So guys, that is the wrist mobility sequence. Again, take wee bits out of it, apply as many reps, as much volume as you feel accustomed to or you can tolerate, and then start to progress from there. You can find one exercise that you like and include it into daily spurts within your day.